All right, as we say in the voiceover world, this is take two of Lessons from Star Wars. This is a special edition as this is May 4th, and if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll understand why. When one of the biggest sayings in Star Wars, the movie, is May the Force be with you. And today is May 4th, so it's a big Star Wars day. So we play with the word, May the 4th be with you. So I'll be talking a little bit about some of the lessons from Star Wars, how it correlates with the book, The Four Agreements, and also, how do you lead from love, and how does the message of love come into play with all of this? Hi Tina, thanks for joining. So I got the inspiration because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and for those of you who have been following me, my tagline as the voice trainer is May the Voice be with you, as a play on Star Wars. So one of the things that I love about Star Wars is talking about the Force. They're always talking about the Force. And in talking, the Jedi's talk about use the Force, use the Force. Now, how does that apply to our own world, our own reality? So here is how. When I think about the Force, is that unifying force, the field that connects us all. Now, we think that a lot of us may think that we are all separate, but we are all one. There is a oneness about us, that one thing that happens in one part of the world can affect another person from the other part of the world. And this has been shown, and it's a beautiful thing to experience. When a group of people come together, there's a field that is created, the Force. We are all energy, and we create this magnetic field around us. So when you think about love is what holds us all together. Now, one of the things that I loved about the Four Agreements is, besides the Four Agreements, is towards the end of the book, one of the sections covers how you can be loving all the time. And that resonated with me so much because I talk about the heart-voice connection. And if you have been following me, I just came out with my book, The Heart-Voice Connection. So part of what I talk about in the heart-voice connection is that judgment is all in the head. When you come from the heart and you're leading with the heart, you can't take things personally. People can't hurt you. We talk about how love hurts. Because you've experienced pain in love. Linda, thanks for joining. We talk about how love hurts. Because you've experienced pain, you've been hurt, you've been heartbroken. Now, how can we come from a place of power every single time? When you come from a place of love, no one can hurt you because you don't take things personally. And one of the Four Agreements is don't take anything personally. And when you're coming from a place of love, you can't take things personally because every person is coming from their own perspective. They're going to react however they're going to react because they're coming from their own perspective. It's nothing personal. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Now, how does this apply to our lives, and how do we apply it into every communication? So every time that we're coming from a place of love in every communication, and that when that is your intent, people can feel that behind the words that you say. Now, one of the things that I loved about the last Star Wars movie, which was Rogue One, was that they really centered the talk around the Force. One of the scenes that I loved, and not to ruin any part of the movie, but one of the characters kept saying this. It was almost like a prayer. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Now, how do I apply that to my life? I like to say, I am one with love, and love is with me. And when I have love within me, that's all that I will be emanating when I'm communicating with everyone that I speak with. So it doesn't matter what piss and vinegar you may be spewing out of your mouth. I don't take it personally because it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. So when you come from a place of love, nothing can hurt you. Now, this is not to be completely blindsided and not to be able to discern when someone is trying to physically hurt you. However, even at those times, and especially at those times, to recognize that that person is coming from their own perspective, and however they may be projecting, whatever it is that they're projecting, they're coming from their own experience, and that it has nothing to do with you, it's nothing personal. So with that, I like to take also the saying, I think, therefore I am, and take it one step further. I love, therefore I live. Because what is life without love? And why do I talk so much about love? Because I think that at the center of everything, that is the unifying force. It's what connects us all. And when we are cognizant of how we love, when we love ourselves, we're able to love another. And we get out of the judgment. And when I talk about judgment, it's those agreements, and here I'm touching on the 4 agreements, those agreements that we've agreed to abide by, society, our families. What have we agreed to? What judgments are we passing on ourselves, on each other? When we're coming from the place of love, there's that unifying force that holds us and binds us together, that connects us. And when we come from a place of love, there can be no judgment. There can be no hatred. So I encourage you to apply this. Think about this. How can I be one with the force? I am one with the force, and the force is with me. I am one with love, and love is with me. I am love personified. I am love personified. How can I come from a place of love with every conversation? And when you come with that intent, with every conversation that you have, I guarantee it's going to change your life. I know it has for me. And that's why I am so keen on centering my message on coming from the heart and infusing that into your voice so that every time that you speak, people can feel the heart behind every word that you say. So with that in mind, you Star Wars fans out there, enjoy your Star Wars. I'll be posting a link where you can download my free audio course, Voice It with Confidence, so that you may sound powerful and confident every single time that you speak. And also, how do you tap into your heart? Stay tuned to find out next time. So, usually I close off with saying, may the voice be with you. But for today, and only for today, for all you Star Wars fans out there, may the 4th be with you.